This is the start of a new game dev diary, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But, so I'm a sound designer in my spare time. No, I'm not. I'm a sound designer in my professional time. And in my spare time, I'm a games developer. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I make games. I've released one game so far, like for money, and that's called Brute. And I made this game here that I'm playing as part of a game jam for the company I work for, Sumo Digital. I asked Sumo for the IP back for this game, and they said yes. So I now own this idea again, and I'm going to try and turn it into a proper release. What this is, as you can see, is a top-down shooter. But the kind of gimmick with it is that the level select screen is this. So you control this little character here, and you move across these tiles, and each tile represents a level in the game. The idea is that you work your way through until you get to the flashing yellow tiles at the end there. So I'm just going to play for a bit. So the controls are really simple. It's left stick to move around, right stick to shoot. At the bottom, the number counting up is your gold, and gold is what you use for the game's high score system. Like, you finish the game with as high gold as possible to get different rankings. But gold is also used for your lives, so if you die, you lose 100 gold. If you run out of gold completely, then it's game over. You also use gold in a shop, which is not implemented in this prototype here, but that's something I wish to build. So yeah, you got left stick move, right stick shoot, and then you've got a dash mechanic where you drop a bomb behind you when you dash. And if you dash, you can like double tap like that. Drop 2 bombs. And if you dash through enemies, then you get like a bullet time effect, but not with these enemies, just to make the example confusing. There's also a bomb, which explodes when you release the trigger, like that, and the bombs bounce off solids, like that. So you can use that. And that's basically all the moves. There's a little combo meter, so you get like double shot and triple shot if you collect a certain amount of gold within a short space of time, that sort of thing. So yeah, these initial levels are really simple. The idea is you just clear the level of anything that can be destroyed, basically anything that's red. And when you clear a level, as you can see, it opens up the walls. It blows open the available spaces. You can't re-enter a level that you've already done, so you can't like kind of cheese an easy level for loads of gold. And the difficulty is spread. So the top left here, this is the most easy levels, and the bottom right are the most difficult levels. And the general idea is like you just kind of navigate your way through this labyrinth of levels. And yeah, that's basically it, really. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward idea, which is why I like it, and that's why I want to develop it further, because I think it's something that I can actually turn into an actual finished video game. So it's quite easy to just, well, it's not quite easy, it's actually quite difficult. Even if you just did the top line, the top row of levels, it's still quite difficult to get to the end. But if you did that, you'd be completing the game with the least amount of gold possible. Like, the most gold you can get is by, basically, the more levels you can clear without dying is going to be your high score. But, oh, there you go, I just died and lost 100 gold there. So I've got 2 lives left with 280 gold. But I want to keep that gold for my high score. I mean, the game isn't totally about chasing a high score. I mean, there's going to be 3 rankings in there. Oh yeah, flipping out, I've really nailed myself here. Yeah, if you dash through enemies like that, it triggers a kind of a slow motion Bayonetta witch time type thing. yeah, there's going to be like rankings, so you can finish the game on you know, C rank, but you can get up to A rank or something like that. These little guys are fun. Shoot little homing things at you. So I made this prototype in about 3 days. What I'm hoping to do is just explore the mechanics further. I want to add, at the moment, like the yellow squares at the end. If you get there, I'll show you in the main menu. Yeah, so the yellow squares at the end of that's how you finish the game. But I'm going to have it so you don't just finish the game when you enter those tiles, you have to face off a boss. And I think I can get some longevity by randomizing the levels. So at the moment I think I made like 50 levels, and I think it would work better if there was like 150 levels that are randomized. So, you know, variants of the easy levels and the hard levels. I'm rambling, I don't know what I'm saying really. Let's just get to the end. So the levels are definitely getting more difficult here, especially considering, see, I've only got one life left now. I have to shut up and be careful. Oh, I died. Oh, but I managed to get just enough golds to survive another hit there. I think I did it. Just got these little things. So basically everything you destroy you get gold for. And I think it's going to be really interesting, a kind of an interesting choice to say, oh, should I spend the gold to unlock better weapons and, you know, abilities and stuff. I also want random loot drops as well, so like you might stand a chance of picking up a shotgun or a rocket launcher or something, and also temporary power-ups as well. Cool, so I've essentially just finished the level now. I can just go here and it say, well done, I did it, and I won it, and I've got 99 gold left. And that is a piss poor score. Like, that would be like the lowest score possible. When I played it as Sumo, what was quite fun is having other people play the game, and some people got really into it and tried to play it a few times to get the highest score, and I saw scores of about 600, maybe up to 1,000 or something. But I think the potential high scores you can get are really high in this. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just going to play a bit of gameplay so you can hear the audio and all that stuff properly. Here it is in Construct 3. So I made the original project in Construct 2. I'm porting it over to 3 just because I prefer working in 3. And here's what I've got so far. I've made a new sprite for this ship, which is this stupid looking thing. I'm not, obviously, as you can tell, I'm not very good at the old art stuff. So I've got this thing that flies around and you can aim and you can shoot. Yeah, I've remade some of the enemies in the game. I've got the start of a dash mechanic. It doesn't go into slow-mo. This thing you can't kill yet. I haven't done that yet. This thing doesn't do anything. So yes, first steps really. What I'm going to do is just release a video every now and again when I've got updates. I think the next video I will have got parity with the prototype that I made, and then I can start expanding on it from there. yeah, that's the thing that I'm doing. Cool. Bye.